Hello, I'm Zorab and this is Byther Farm, and today I want to talk to you about my 5 favourite perennial herbs. So I'm going to start off with this. This is a sweet bay. Its leaves are highly aromatic and I use them in soups and in stews, and they're actually better when they're dried. So they're really simple to grow, fairly unfussy plants and very easy to propagate. So you take a piece, strip the bottom leaves off, cut it just below a leaf joint, pop it into some soil and away it will go. I just love it. When we moved here 3 years ago, this plant was probably not even knee high and not a foot across. So it likes this space. It's done really well. My parents had one of these at their cottage, which turned into an enormous bush. And my hope is that eventually it will fill this space. And here in my raised herb bed are 2 more of my favourites. This is bronze fennel, grown very easily from seed. It adds an aniseed flavour to your cooking. I like to put very finely chopped leaves in our salad. It just lifts it and lightens the salad a little bit. And the plants are so architectural. It has this frothy foliage and then sends up flower spikes. Here's one with these flat heads of flowers, which bees and other pollinators absolutely love. And I leave these on the plant all winter. I collect some of the dried seed, I leave the rest for the birds to help themselves to throughout the winter. And over here at the front is a rosemary. This is quite an upright rosemary, but it comes in several forms. This is a horizontal, almost weeping one. So it spreads out across and it has beautiful little mauve flowers on it. I love rosemary. And this too is very simple to propagate. This one was taken from a cutting by snapping a piece off. Once again, removing the lower leaves, just pushing it into the soil and waiting. And within a year that's grown roots and will be growing into a new plant. I'd actually quite like to create a whole hedge of rosemary so that as I walk past it we got that lovely smell from it. And the next is French tarragon, another one that gives an aniseed flavour. This is fabulous with fish, with chicken, and it's actually also really lovely with pear. So I've just bought these in little modules and I've been potting them up today. So they're waiting to be watered. I'll grow those on and plant them out, and then as long as I haven't planted them in the frost pocket of the garden, they should be fine for a good few years. To propagate these you need to take cuttings from them, so when these grow I will take some more cuttings so I have more of it. They don't seem to set viable seed, so cuttings it is. We've been joined in the greenhouse by a bumblebee. Every year I seem to get bumblebeed and it steals the limelight. No doubt it will find its way out in a moment. And the other perennial herb that I want to tell you about is sweet Sicily. Now I don't actually have any of that in my garden yet, but I have got the seeds. Now I bought these in the autumn, but they need to have a period of cold or else they won't germinate. So they've been in my fridge for most of the autumn and all the winter. I'm going to sow these today, and then hopefully before too long I'll have some sweet Sicily for the garden as well. Now I really don't recommend that you go and just pick what you think is sweet Sicily, because it could be one of the hogweed family which could make you ill. So that's not a great idea. Sweet Sicily can be told by the creamy white spots on its leaves, on the main part of its leaf, but much better to grow your own from seed, and then you know you've got the right thing. I use Sweet Sicily in cooking to take the bitterness out of rhubarb. That's probably the only thing I use it for, but it earns its place in my garden just to be able to do that. So it takes the acidity out of rhubarb. You can use it with other fruits like apple. So I'm going to get sowing this. There we go, 10 seeds there. Again, covering it with grit to keep the seeds in place while I'm watering it, and pop in the label, and I'll water this by standing it in a tray of water and let the water soak up through it, and then fingers crossed by the end of the year I'll have some Sweet Sicily in the garden. I'll leave links to them and other things I've shown you in this video in the information below. There's a really noisy bumblebee in here. Where are you, Bumble? Come on, out you come. Yeah, you're not being very smart, are you? There you go. No, keep going, keep going. So close. So close. No. Oh, Bumblebee, you and I are going to fall out, aren't we? What about? Is there a chance you'll go out that way then? Which way are you going? Go on, go out the door. You're nearly there. Gone. Yes. There's always some bit of wildlife that wants to steal the limelight. So, Sweet Sicily. So there we go. It's my 5 favourite perennial herbs. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for today, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you'll join me again next time.